Hi everyone, today I'm going to teach you how to fold a piano. This is a traditional model. I'll be using a 6-inch sheet of kami. And alternatively, at the end, if you're not an origami purist, you can draw on some keys and make it look a little more realistic like this. I just used a Sharpie to draw those on. But to fold this, we're going to start with the colored side down. I'm going to use a gray sheet to demonstrate. It's a little easier to see the folds on a gray sheet instead of a black one. But we'll start by folding in half along this vertical line. So make a valley fold by bringing this right edge over and align it with the left edge. Just line those up and crease. And then unfold. And then valley fold in half along the horizontal line. And so bring the top edge down to the bottom. Line them up and crease. And now we're going to fold in half on both sides here. So we'll start with this right side. We'll be making a valley fold along this vertical line here. To do that, we'll align this edge with the center vertical crease here. And we'll take the whole flap, it'll have 2 layers in it. Line both of those up with that center crease. And crease it. Then do the same thing on the left side. Bring that left side over to that center line and crease. Now we're going to make a valley fold that bisects this top right angle here. To do that, we'll take this top edge and align it with the right edge over here. And we'll do this with just one flap. Bring that flap down. Line it up with the edge. And crease. That fold should go all the way up right to that corner. Now do the same thing on the other side here. Starting right from that corner. Bring the edge over, line it up, and crease. Now unfold both of those, and we're going to be turning them into squash folds. So to do that, we'll start on the right side here. You'll open this flap out, so you'll take one layer, bringing it over, and with the other hand you'll hold the bottom layer in place. And you'll be reversing this crease right here. You'll spread that apart, push down on the center here, and now that center line should align with this vertical line right here. Make sure those line up and then flatten. And then do the same thing on the left side. So just take one layer, spread it apart. Sometimes you need to stick your finger up to the top here. And squash. Now if you stop there, you have a house. But to make the piano, you're going to take this flap here, you're going to fold it all the way up to the top. It'll make a valley fold along this line. So bring that up, just one flap. Bring it up and it'll get close to the top. It might not get all the way there, but make sure it's just making a valley fold along this line that goes across. And crease it. Now we're going to fold that flap back down. So you'll take that same edge, bring it down to the crease that we just made. Align those and crease. Now unfold that one. And now we'll be folding that section in half. So we'll take that same edge, bring it down to the crease we just made. Align that and crease. And now fold that over on the crease you made in that previous step. Make sure all the creases are really sharp here. For the final step, to make sure everything stands and holds itself in place, I've found this to be the easiest way, and you need to have sharp creases to do it. You'll hold that there, and then you'll take this flap on the right, fold it to the center on creases that are already there. Make sure they're sharp, and then do the same thing on the left side, just using existing creases. It should look like that. And then for the final step, just leave these outside flaps how they are and grab this inside flap and just push it down. And then allow it to flip back up a little bit so it catches on these two edges. And then you can unfold this just slightly. And then you're done. It should be able to stand up. And again, if you'd like, you can draw on some keys and make it look a little more realistic.